Welcome back everybody, Lord Twitch here, and today we're going to continue with episode 357 of our Dungeons & Dragons Space Shuttle Season 2 series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps with the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, if you guys have not already, make sure you guys are subscribed as we are trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, and every subscription does help. And if it does also pique your interest, do take a peek at the two different channel membership tiers. And that being said, we completely removed the smeltery last episode, and I haven't decided what I want to put in here just yet, but we will utilize this. I was talking about potentially moving our storage up there, but again, nothing is centered around that room. Okay, so I already made a compacting drawer to start doing our cobblestone, which actually helped quite a bit. I did put in a bunch of storage upgrades because we had a lot. Another thing we have a lot of is this other cobblestone. I believe that's the stuff that we're turning into stone up in our factory. Alright, so it is definitely what we turn into the stone here. What I'm gonna do is just grab a bunch of it out. Toss as much in as we can. I mean, I'll grab more, and then I will go ahead and turn the rest of it into the compressed cobblestone. Okay. And we can do that like so. Okay, so if we type in, I have a whole 5 cobblestone left. I say that's perfect. That should have cleared out a good amount of everything. Gloomy netherrack, does that convert as well? Okay, so that does convert. Can I grab like normal? That doesn't work like that. So what if I just get rid of, I guess, our netherrack one? Okay, so grab our key, lock that, grab out all of this, toss it into there, and of course I really don't care about the gloomy netherrack, if I'm being honest with you guys. I mean, I guess it would be easier if we just typed in gloomy. Now at this point, do we just keep a spot for the gloomy as well? Like, I know we'll have like 2 different drawers with the compressed netherrack, but then this way I don't have to worry about converting it each time. Let me finish grabbing all of this out. But I think that's what I might do, is I might leave both of them in there, so that if we mine up any gloomy netherrack in the future, it'll just go into this one. Okay, so that's the rest of them. Yeah, I guess. I feel like I need to place these a little bit better. So that'll be the netherracks. And then that'll be my cobble. Okay. Let's see. Granite. What happens if you go into a compacting drawer? We'll just leave these as like test. Okay, granite cannot. So I assume these 3 are kind of just stuck as is. Like, we've got regular stone here as well. I feel like that needs compacting drawer for sure. Unlock all of these. Alright, so stone, like I said, definitely needs one. Siltstone. Okay, you also don't do anything. Alright, that's the diorite. See, dirt, I know you do. And then I'll put gravel right above the dirt. Perfect. We'll even just toss the extra upgrade into there. Just gonna check all of these real quick. And gravel. Sweet. So if we have like any other like variants of gravel, we can just toss them into here. Toss that guy there. And I'm gonna add diorite. Okay, so I believe the stone bricks are all going to be fine. It's a little bit of gravel. See, and if I remember correctly, we can't just convert directly like that. We have to actually go into here, craft it up into some compressed gravel, and then toss it in. Then can I just mix? Perfect. Oh, there's our gloomy nether rack. Like we have like limestone. Yeah, man, this is gonna take a while to get organized, but it's gonna be worth it. I was tempted to just like remove a whole wall. We have a bunch of this limestone, and I believe that can be converted to... is this one that can be... Okay, no, you can't be converted. So I definitely need a drawer for it, though. We'll probably go through these one by one. I have a lot of these masks. Yeah, we'll probably go through these one by one and actually take stuff out and see if we can't get them into drawers. There's no reason for us to have all those buckets. And honestly, a lot of the masks and stuff should probably just go into here. Might have to make another disc. We've got a little bit of time. What did it take to make a disc? See, that was tier 1, right? Was that seriously? Okay, that was tier 2. So I'm just gonna add this guy up there, and of course we're just gonna go as far as we can. Okay, we need glass, we need 1K storage parts. Okay, so that's gonna be super glue. Special infused logic processor, that's also gonna be in there. Like, I have 2 logic processors. Put them to use. Alright, so that was in the super glue one. Let's just remove all of this. Toss those guys in. See, we are after the 1K storage part. And we'll just do this recipe. So we just need the silicon plates and special infused iron plates. And it looks like we need a bit more silicon plates. Between episodes, I did grind out a bunch of actual stone. I think we can take that out now that we have a compacting drawer. Let's toss it right into our storage system, and then when we go down, we'll actually see that it's in there. I mean, we can even see that the compressed stone has even gone up. And if we go back into here, compressed stone, we have 148, 184. So definitely went up, which is fantastic. Take those. Plenty. Honestly, making a second one is not bad, and that'll get us right up to a 4K. You know, let's just do it. Oh, I would need a couple more logic processors. Do we have any basic control circuits? Not enough power. Okay, we do have 3 basic control circuits, so I say let's do it. So if we take that recipe, toss it into there, keep those there. Gold plates, red alloy plates. Okay, need a bit more gold. We had a bunch of gold plates. Oh well. I don't mind making more. And this should be enough to make 3 of these guys up. I do need more of this special infused iron. That's a tier 4. I don't think we have special infused iron seeds. Okay, so we did not have the special infused iron seeds, which is completely fine. So we just need iron and nether quartz. Let's grab a stack. Alright, so remove that, toss those 2 in there, and they will begin alloying up. We have nether quartz plates in here. Okay, so those are 3. And then I need another one of these guys yet. Yeah, we just need the special infused iron. So that's 16. Let's go ahead and toss those guys in there. And I believe we do have these 2. So this will at least give us another one of these storage parts. Say we're up to 3. What did we need for this? Dilithium, more special infused, basic processors. We don't have any of these. We just need silicon plates. We're very low on silicon plates. There we go. So let's cook these guys up. Toss that back in there, toss that in there. And that there is another 1K storage part. I'm going to just throw this recipe up there. Oh, I need more logic processors. That's why I didn't want to make all of them. Well, I think we essentially need some basic control circuits, which is also made in the super glue. Okay, so I think this is the recipe we'll do. So we need some platinum. Okay, we need transistors and the different silicon. Alright, so let's just let that kind of chug along. It'll cap out at the 60. And that's if we have all the resources for that. I'd say it's about time we'd make a bunch of these anyway. Take all of those. We got our 4 advanced. It's good. Okay, so that's 20. I'm good with that there. Because again, we're just trying to make some of these. And I mean, that's gonna stop here after the red alloy plate's done anyway. I might get these circuits going back again when we're done. What are we missing? Is it just the dilithium? Oh, and the basics. Yeah, these basic processors. There we go. Alright, and just like that, that's a 4K storage part. Swap that out with the 4K. Boom. So now we have a lot more space, which is perfect. And then there should be another machine from refined storage that actually makes it so that I can move like the stuff from these discs to this disc, because then I could break these down into their components and then upgrade these as well. What is that called though? The disk manipulator, which looks doable. maybe we'll worry about that next episode. So I need some steel plates. Special infused. What's this in? The regular? Okay. I'd say the regular, but it's the advanced. Okay, so like that. Steel. Storage housings. Do we have any? No. I was gonna say, but these are easy. Doubt we have a card base. I need one of my basic circuits. And speaking of circuit, let's go ahead and just get the recipe, pop it back into there, and this could just grind out a bit more for us. So here's our card base. I need a couple more of these basic processors as well. I'll even just make a third extra one. Pop back into here. That there, that goes there. We need our advanced control circuit. And then we essentially just need those in our steel plates. So we can go ahead and craft up the deconstruction core and the construction core. I need aluminum plates. Here I was expecting to find like 4 aluminum plates sitting in here. Okay, so that's everything. Alright, and there's a disk manipulator. So if we pop down, let's say I know we're kind of at that wrapping up point. And then we'll take okay, so I believe how it works is we toss these into here and it will start putting the items into here. And I mean, just like that, it is. So now instead of holding like 2,000, we can hold 4,000. We can break these down, turn them into more parts, and then we can end up holding 8,000 instead of the 6,000. So it'll give us more space, which is perfect. And then eventually we can take 3 of the 4Ks and we can upgrade it into a 16K, which will hold even more for us. I even want to get into like the fluids at some point, potentially. Not sure. Never messed with the fluid storage of this. But anyway, with that, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.